Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do another quick first impression review of a prop firm. Now there are loads sprouting up right now, some very similar to others, some very different, but this one's really caught my eye for a number of reasons. So today I'm going to take a quick look at Smartprop Trader. So firstly, a bit of the history of this prop firm. So it's been founded by Blake Olson. So for those of you who don't know who Blake is, he's got a fairly large YouTube channel looking at a lot of the financial prop firms previously, done reviews on them, and was initially part of the funded trader program. Actually launched that with the guys over a year ago now. And obviously with the experience that Blake has within the prop firms and that whole space, he's now launched his own one. And obviously it launched about 5 months ago, but now actually they've come out with more of the much bigger launch. They've obviously established it over the past few months, making sure they've got all of the back-end processes in place, making sure all the funded traders going through, actually getting all the payouts and all of the customer services all stack up. And then I've done a much harder launch with obviously Blake now being the face of the prop firm going forward. So if you want to check out their website, I'll put a link in the description below. Please have a look. There's lots of great stuff over there, as well as their YouTube channel with lots of great videos coming out all of the time. Now what makes this prop firm slightly different from the rest of launching and are currently out there is their take on the parameters and how to adjust them slightly to hopefully suit a wider range of traders. Now we're really familiar with the two-phase. We have 30 days in phase 1 to get sort of an 8 or 10% profit, 60 days in phase 2 to get a 5% profit, and across most of the prop firms it's typical with a 5% daily drawdown, max 10%. Whereas Smartprop Trading have actually changed that slightly. So what you actually have now is a much longer in phase 1 and phase 2, but the actual percentages on the drawdown are slightly tighter, and obviously the target in the first phase is also a little bit less. So what we can see on the screen here is the actual parameters. So we can see that to pass the Step 1 of the challenge is now 50 days, Step 2 is 100 days. And what is really key about this is actually if you are able to pass both those in the same day, there's actually no minimum time limit, so you could actually get funded in one day. If you were on a massive trading sort of run and you got onto some real good trades, you could get the targets really quickly and pass in one day. Now what we're seeing here is that the maximum daily loss is effectively 4%, so on a $100,000 account that is $4,000, with the maximum loss at 7.5%, which again is not great compared to others, but because you have a much longer ability to actually pass it, so you've got 50 days instead of 30 like many others, most people won't actually go near the actual max drawdown. What is a good thing as well is actually the profit target is also reduced. So this is one of the lowest out there right now at 7.5%. And to pass the verification phase, what you then need to do is get a 5% in 100 days, which I'm sure most people actually be capable of. And at that point, you get funded and you can go on to actually start trading with the live accounts and start taking your profit splits. And also the price for the actual challenge is really competitive at $475. So that's sort of in the ballpark where most are actually pitching a $100,000 account. But considering you actually have longer to do it and a smaller profit target, I think it's actually pretty good value for money. But as always, do your own due diligence on every single prop firm. Make sure that when you are signing up, it's money you're able to lose. Now, we always take on these challenges with best endeavours, thinking we're going to pass every single one, but a lot of people do actually fail. They're not able to make the profit targets, or they do hit the drawdown. So make sure you go to the FAQ page, read everything there, make sure you are completely familiar with it, and actually your trading style suits what they're able to do. They also do a free evaluation as well. You can actually go through and sign up, get the evaluation, check out trading with their actual broker, see what the spreads are like, see how it actually interacts. Is there any delays? Are they actually fast execution? I've done a free trial and so far I've had no concerns whatsoever with actually the platforms and the broker. But I've been only trading quite small lots. I haven't gone really aggressively like a lot of people do. I've seen people trading 30, 50 lots on some of the Forex pairs. Again, that's quite a high risk. But again, if that's in your trading style, by all means check out, see how the broker works, look at the spreads on the currencies you want to trade and make sure it's right for you. So there we have it, another prop firm launching on the market. But again, as I've said, they've been around for a while. They've got the foundations and the bases in place to make sure that they're not going to be a one-hit wonder where everyone signs up and then they disappear straight away. I think in for the long haul, I think with the foundations they've got and the things they're looking to progress over the future, they could be a serious player in the prop firm industry in a very short period of time. But again, as I said, there's a link in the description below if you want to go and check them out. And as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers!